Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing Mega Venusaur EX from the newly released set Mega Evolution. So with that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which new cards we'll be running. So we do have the 3 copies of the Bulbasaur, the 3 Ivysaur, as well as the 3 Mega Venusaur EX here. And this will be our main attacker for this deck. And we do have a pretty useful ability with the Solar Transfer. As often as you like during your turn, you can use this ability to move a Grass Energy from one of your Pokemon over to another Pokemon. And then we do have the Jungle Dump for the 4 Grass Energies. We can do 240 base damage as well as heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. And then lastly, we do run the 3 copies of the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX here for some draw support with the ability Teal Dance. Once during your turn, you can attach a basic Grass Energy from your hand to this Pokemon, and then you do draw a card for doing so. And then in the pinch, I guess we can use the Myriad Leaf Shower for the 3 Grass Energies. We can do 30 base damage, and then 30 more damage for each energy card attached to both active Pokemon. And then moving on to our trainer cards. For our stadium cards, we have the 4 copies of the new Forest of Vitality, where each player's grass Pokemon can evolve into a grass Pokemon during the turn that they play those Pokemon, except during their first turn. And then for our supporter cards, we have the 2 copies of the Boss's Orders, where you can gust up one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The 4 copies of Iono for draw support as well as hand disruption. The 4 copies of the new Lillie's Determination for some extra draw support. And then lastly, we do have the 3 copies of the new Wally's Compassion from Mega Evolution, where we can heal all damage from one of our Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. And then if we do so, we do take all of the energy cards attached to that Pokemon and put them back into our hand. And then for our tool cards, we have the 1 copy of the Air Balloon, where the retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to will be 2 energies less. And then for our Ace spec, we have the Hero's Cape, where the Pokemon this card is attached to will get an extra 100 more HP. So this is perfect for our Mega Venusaur EX. And then lastly, for our energies, we have the 10 Grass Energies. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into some games here. Yeah, they draw the 1 mulligan, and yeah, there's a Soul Rock. Definitely Mega Lucario. Let's see, Bug Catching Set. Wow, this is pretty bad. We didn't get a single Bulbasaur, or Buddy Poffin, or anything like that. Let's pass. See, there's a Fighting Gong, they get the Lunatone, so they're going to start drawing some pretty good amount of cards there. Might want to Iono actually on their next turn. Yeah, they get rid of the energy card to draw 3. The Ultra Ball. They get Squawk, so never mind. The Iono's not looking that great. Let's see, 6 new cards. There's the Riolu. Yeah, I feel like the Ogerpon in the active will probably get knocked out, so we're gonna end turn here. There's really not much we can do. Yeah, they do retreat out, so yeah, they go to Riolu, Mega Lucario, 4 fighting energies in the discard. Yeah, so they're gonna use the Aura Jab. They got the 1 fighting. They do knock us out, of course. So we really need to find some grass energies on the Iono. Yeah, they just attach fighting energies to the Soul Rock Lunatone combo. Let's go into Mega Venusaur. Yeah, that's Iono. At least they go down to 4 cards. And we get the Fezandipiti, which is nice. Okay, looks like an Ogerpon got prized. Okay, really need this Fezandipiti to work. Okay, there we go. Let's go for the 240. Let's see, they got Makuhita, but they only have 1 fighting energy now in the discard. 2 retreat costs, Premium Power Pro, so they're up to 300 if they use Mega Brave. Lunar Cycle. They still need a whole 80 more damage here. They would have to get Max Belt and another Premium Power Shake item card. It's not Shake, it's just called Premium Power Pro actually. So I really doubt it. Unless they're going for Fezandipiti on the Ultra Ball here. Yes, they are. So they're gonna go for that, draw 3 cards. And they got Lillie's Determination. Yeah, like I said, if they get the Max Belt and 1 more of those Premium Power Pros, and there's 1. Fighting Gong. So they're up to 330 right now. No, that's it. They go for the 330. I think we'll go for Iono here. They really have no other attackers really set up here. And we'll heal 30 damage. We'll have 80 HP. Boss. Yeah, I say let's go for the knockout. There's no way they're doing 80 damage with one of these Pokemon. Even the Soul Rock is 70. They would need a Premium Power Pro. Which they might have it. They used 2 already though. No, they have 3 in the discard. So what are the odds they have the last one? They go into Soul Rock. See, another Lunar Cycle, so they draw 3 off of that, 3 off of the Fezandipiti also. 9 cards. Yeah, they don't have anything set up. It's really a 50-50 chance here. And a research. Crazy. Gravity Mountain. Yeah, okay, there's the... That's what they needed. Oh yeah, now they didn't need the Premium Power Pro. Okay, let's use Lillie's Determination now. Thinned out the hand quite a lot. Yeah, that did not work out. I know, I guess we'll just go for the Cruel Arrow. Let's take out the Riolu. It's basically the biggest threat. And there's a Grass Energy. So let's see if this pans out. I feel like that was the best move we could have done, honestly. I couldn't think of anything better than that. Like, we were just one Grass Energy short from setting up our Mega Venusaur, preventing us from getting the KO on the Fezandipiti, which was the original plan. But Night Stretcher? Okay, I guess I can get the Riolu back, but... They rebench it. Yeah, they're gonna Air Balloon out of the Fezandipiti, so I think we can just... And there's Lillie's Determination. I feel like next turn we should just be able to boss the Fezandipiti and take the win. Let's flip the script. And they're down to 6 cards. Fighting Gong. So they're definitely utilizing everything. Yeah, there's a Fighting Energy, so they're gonna use the Lunar Cycle. Oh wow, they might actually knock us out here. If they had the Premium Power Pro, I think they would have knocked... No, it would have been 200 actually, so never mind. Oh, it's not affected by weakness or resistance. So yeah, we are definitely good here. We can just use Teal Dance here. Yeah, now all the grass energies are showing up. Let's go for the solar transfer. Get our grass energies back from Fezandipiti. And gust up Fezandipiti here. Yeah, there we go. That was a really close game. Really close. Let's see, last two prize cards. And there we go. So yeah, our opponent won the coin toss. They decided to go first, had us go second. And looks like no mulligans from neither one of us. And looks like it's going to be kind of a mirror match here, except they are running the Meganium with their Venusaur. No, I guess we'll put it on the bench, the grass energy, and let's pass. I really think we'll be knocking out Bulbasaur in the active. I get Ivysaur. Yeah, there's Forest of Vitality. Yep, Mega Venusaur. And they play Hilda, so I'm gonna get Energy Card and an Evolution Pokemon. There's Bayleaf. Yeah, this is not looking too great. Now let's go for flip the script. And okay. Bug Catching Set. Okay, we get the Mega Venusaur surviving to use Ultra Ball. Go for the solar transfer. Yeah, let's go for the KO. It's insane how this feels, almost like a 1-for-1 mirror match, except for the Meganium. They have Hero's Cape as well. Let's see, Bug Catching Set and Lillie's Determination. Yeah, they go right into Venusaur. So they only need one more grass energy to attack us here. Yep, there it is. And they play Lillie's Determination. So fresh 6 cards. So we really need that Wally's Compassion. They get Ogerpons, 2 of them. I do feel like we healed at 30 damage after we attack, so we can tank at least 2 attacks from this Mega Venusaur. Interesting. I actually switch out here into the Ogerpon. Okay, actually they might get the one-hit KO even. Because they have 3 energies, which will count as 6, 10 energies. I think this should be 300 damage I'm doing that math right? 330 maybe? Can't be 500. Yeah, it's 330. So I don't know if that was the greatest move, honestly. Let's see, let's try Pokégear. Yep, there's Wally's Compassion. So yeah, so let's heal up here. Ultra Ball for the last Ogerpon. And then we should be able to KO them. Forest of Vitality. Go for the Solar Transfer. Yeah, not too bad. 2 more prize cards. It's a Iono and Grass Energy. So yeah, I feel like they're probably just going to concede here. What can they do? They get another Bayleaf into play. Also, they have 4 retreat cost, so... And they end up gusting the Ivysaur here. Another Chikorita. Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to buy a turn here. And they only got 1 card in their hand. Let's Teal Dance. Teal Dance again. Then I guess we'll use Lillie's Determination. Yeah, let's Ultra Ball. Let's see if the other Venusaur's in there. It is. Yeah, let's go for the 240. Hopefully they don't have another energy card. Hoping they don't. So yeah, I believe we have 3 of the Wally's Compassion in the deck. And we have Pal Pad. So they Nest Ball here. Looks like they probably don't have the last energy card. They get Toad School. Okay. So it's not like we run any Night Stretcher or Superior Injury Retrieval. All we have, I think, is... yeah, they just concede here. Okay, looks like we get 1 basic here. And no mulligans, seems like, from either one of us. Our opponent did win the coin toss, so they decided to go first, had us go second. And looks like there's going to be Dragapult with Golden Go, I guess. Yeah, so it looks like probably going to be the EX Golden Go. I think I'm just going to get 1 Bulbasaur here. Let's get Ogerpon. Looks like 1 got prized. Interesting, to use Iono here. Let's see, they get Natu and Dreepy. There's the Cloak. So they got that Recon Directive now. Hopefully they don't KO our Bulbasaur. Hey, Buddy Poffin again, probably for another Dreepy and Natu maybe. Another Dreepy and Gimmighoul. Yeah, they just go for the Call for Family here. So their bench is filled up, they don't really get to search anything. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty lucky we find the Ivysaur. Teal dance again. Yeah, no point to use Iono here. So yeah, let's go for the 240. I'm still kind of concerned about the Golden Go because if they get that into play, they could take pretty easy one-hit KOs. But something tells me it might not be the EX actually, I don't know. So they go for the Recon Directive. They get Dragapult into play here. And they use their Iono, even though we have 4 cards. So we get an extra card here on the Iono. Yeah, there's the Golden Go EX. So yeah, it's definitely the EX. Kind of wondering how this does. Because they would have to run Metal Energies, either Metal or the Luminous. They just go for the Jet Headbutt. See, let's Teal dance here. Yeah, let's go for 240. See, they get Fire and Psychic. And they do use the coin bonus here on the bench. They didn't switch into it. They play Arven. So, they already used Earthen Vessel. They're definitely going to attack us here. Most likely. They get Super Rod and TM Evolution. Yeah, I feel like we should probably move the energy cards over for next turn. Yeah, they put 30 on each of our Ogerpons. Yeah, let's go Iono. Can't use a Wally's Compassion. Yeah, let's go for damage. At least we healed 30. Knock out Dragapult. And they go into Goldango or Golden Go. Third Dreepy and Dracloak. Yeah, I feel like the Golden Go has to be probably just mostly there for the draw engine, maybe. Or part of the draw engine. Because you would need, like, metal energies, and that definitely would take out slots in the deck. The Artisan. And I do kind of feel like we did misplay mine early here with like putting the Air Balloon on the Ogerpon. We should have put on the Venusaur, the Mega Venusaur. Yeah, let's use the Wally's Compassion. Take all the grass energies back into our hand. It's not really a big deal. Because we can just Teal Dance them back into play. Yeah, I can't take a one-hit KO because they do have minus 30 and we're only doing 240. Can't believe we didn't see our hero's cape yet. Something tells me it might have been just prized or something. We only have 22 cards in the deck. See, they play Jacques, so they're probably gonna get Dragapult. No, they get Xatu actually. Okay, they have Ultra Ball. Okay, they don't find anything on the Ultra Ball. I'm guessing whatever they were looking for might have been prized. And I feel like they're going to probably concede here. Unless they got Night Stretcher, which they might not. I don't know. They use Prime Catcher. They Gust our Ogerpon. They go into Xatu. See, Earthen Vessel. Yeah, I'm just still wondering, where is their Dragapult EX? They must be just trying to dig up the Night Stretcher or something, because they only have the one Dragapult EX in the discard. Wow, they actually passed here. Pretty insane. Yeah, let's go back into the Venusaur. Yeah, let's move over to Grass Energy from the Ogerpon onto the other Venusaur. And put Forest of Vitality. I guess let's put another Ogerpon here. I don't know, I guess let's go Iono, because they got a ton of cards in their hand. And I feel like we're pretty well set up here. I don't see any way they can make a turnaround. Absolutely crazy. See, Earthen Vessel. So yeah, I think we only run one boss's orders in this deck. They super run. Yeah, I'm guessing the other Dragapult must have been prized or something, because they have all 6 prize cards remaining. They did super run it back into the deck. So, pretty unlucky for them. They recon directive again. Ooh, they do Gust us for the Ogerpon, it looks like. Okay, they don't even get a Dragapult into play here. Okay, looks like there's no energies in the deck. So now I got your Cloak. Yeah, they're kind of a long game, honestly. Oh yeah, Bug Catching Set. So that's all 10 energies. 2 in the discard and 8 in play. Should have checked. Okay, they rare candy Dragapult. Yeah, they got just 12 cards in their deck here. Yeah, there's no Metal Energies in this deck at all. Yeah, so we're just going to use Wally's Compassion here again. Yeah, just infinitely loop this healing here. Okay, we're all set up. Gonna go for the 240 here. The Pal Pad. So I'm guessing they're gonna get Boss back into the deck, maybe. Yeah, Boss and Iono. Yeah, basically like the biggest weakness for the Mega Venusaur EX deck is basically going to be the Ogerpons. Those are like the big targets. Especially, I don't believe we have any like discard recovery like Night Stretcher or anything like that. Other than Pal Pad. Yeah, they put another 60 on Ogerpon on the bench. So they do end up taking at least 2 prize cards. Yeah, let's go for the 240. Yeah, there we go. Last prize card of the game. We knock out Dragapult, and there's a Super Rod. There we go. Well, those are all of the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.